Hey y'all, hey, hope all is well with you. I am back again with another alteration project, but this is part 2 of the blue interview dress. So here I am about to make this dress from tight to perfect. Of course I had to set my machine up. I thought I had put everything together so that I didn't have to do another video, but I realized that some people may want to know how to actually put the gussets in. So I actually do have a little bit of an excerpt. I'm going to try to reduce it as much as possible so y'all don't have to go a long time watching it. If you watched thus far and you want to know who I am LesAnn of LesAnn Creations. I am a custom and ready-wear fashion designer who loves to create clothes for plus-size women. But I am pretty much a good expert, I would say, at doing alterations. Why do you say that? It's because I've been doing it about 10 years. And that's on a low side number because I'm not counting that high. But anyway, I've been doing alterations forever. And because I've had to do those alterations for myself, it has helped me to perfect things, understand things, use things that most people probably wouldn't, or I see things a little differently and figure out ways to benefit and help my clients out so that they don't have to continually deal with the clothes they have that don't fit. And you know, as a big girl, we all struggle. A lot of us struggle with not having the size we need, the shape we need, the color we need, you know, the fit we need, just all the above under bees, under bees, is that a word? I don't know. But anyway, so I'm going to actually try to increase the speed so that y'all don't have to listen to me too much. Of course, you see here I have set up my machine with the blue thread. This is a basic Singer serger. Most sergers are set up pretty much the same exact way, and this one is no different. The first thing I actually am working on is making sure that my threads are balanced. A lot of times we don't think to test our machines before we get started, and then we wonder why stuff don't work for us. Always test your stitches before you get to doing your project so that you don't end up in a situation where you have to start again because they are not locked well. So just remember that. Test your stitches. So we're going to go ahead and get into it, okay? If you have any questions about anything that I'm doing or anything that you see here, make sure you drop your comments below. And also, if you haven't already, go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. Okay, I have a wedge piece for the piece. I think I may have it way too wide here, but I don't want to cut it smaller because if I do and I end up needing a bigger piece, I am limited on what I can do. So it's better to have more than less because I can actually reduce that. It's easier to reduce that. So I am like I said, I actually moved. I opened it up into the seam, the sleeve area, and I'm going to add my piece in. I want to put the smaller piece up here because if I do it right, it should basically almost disappear. Because I'm not going to lose any inches. The only thing I may have to do is I may have to add or make this extension a little bit longer. I'd rather it be a little bit longer, a little bit more extended into the sleeve area than to be short on what I need. Pins or clips works well. I need another inch so that I don't have to cut this off. I'm just because I want it to end up laying flat. So I need a little bit more. And I'm going to do each side, one side at a time, meaning sometimes I would clip both sides and go ahead and serge both sides, but because I will be merging one of the sides into the other, you'll see what I mean in a second. I don't want to take any chances of not sewing it correctly where you can't really tell that I added in. You'll know it, but you won't know it. You'll understand. Okay. Double check, make sure it's caught. Now I'm going to clip the other side. And I will go from the top here down. To make sure I catch this area, I'm folding this seam this way. So when I sew it, I'm going to have to start a little bit further back. And what'll happen is I should catch it as I sew. All right, so we have added this gusset, triangle gusset in. I will have to add in the same width. I will have to add in the same width on the bottom side, so when I put it together, it'll already have the distance I need. But I'm going to have to marry it a little bit shorter. I don't want it to be really, really wide. We'll see. We shall see. I think I did it too wide. I won't know until I measure it. Okay, I have another panel. This is going to be for the bottom part. I made sure the distance from the top and to the bottom of this is no longer than 8 inches, and the reason why is because the peplum will cover it and you won't notice that I made this adjustment. Whatever else I need to add or change, I can do that after it's in. Okay, so it's a little bit bigger. I'm gonna go ahead and serge a little bit off the back side so it makes it smaller without going too small. Much better fit. I only took off maybe a quarter, something like a quarter. But it shaved it off the front, the panel, as well as the back of the dress. But we're fine. Just want to make sure it can do what it's supposed to do. Now, I'll probably go ahead and just serge it first, and then I'll come back and actually just stitch down the elastic, and I'm going to probably use a different elastic than the one on here. But we shall see. We're going to try. Because sometimes that elastic is very temperamental. And sometimes it will sew, and then sometimes it won't. And I'll have to grab another piece of elastic. I think I have a little bit of this left to be able to do it as well.